Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Winklerverse. My name is Bart Winkler, and I'm back in my basement. All right, so the Bears beat the Packers 22-16 in overtime. The thing that bums me out the most, truly, and this is probably a good indoctrination, is my kid went to bed. He's 6 years old. He went to bed at 13-3. He was like fading, and then it was 6-3, and then the Packers scored. And I made sure to tell him, hey, it's 13-3. And he's like, yay. And I'll tell you in the morning how it goes. And I'm not sure how to quite explain it to him what happened, the 22-16 loss to Chicago, other than this is the kind of stuff that happens to the Packers in the postseason. And I know this wasn't the postseason, but it had a playoff feel. And the playoffs are on the line, and the division is on the line. And so, yeah, this is at least the season. At least we're not on the off season now. But we'll see what happens the next couple of weeks against Baltimore and Minnesota, and we can dig more into that a little bit later. I will put up a link if you guys want to join. We'll probably be here a while tonight, live on the YouTube. You can also check us out on the podcast as well, Spotify, Apple, and the like. This is the live streaming brought to you by Dan Shaney Insurance. Where do I start? Well, how did that happen? I think is the good. Then there's you know what? Actually, here's where I'm going to start. Because what are we? 2 minutes in. I haven't freaked out yet. I will freak out for this nice chip in from Wisconsin Sports 24626. All-time choke job. MLF needs to go. Guess we wait for Brewers season to start in April. Gonna be a dull and frigid Wisconsin winter. Brrr. I'll get to that a little bit more in a minute as well. I am not raging yet. So it's not quite 5 stages of grief because, it's not the playoffs. This is a very harrowing experience. Oh, another $1.99 Nixon as CB1 is so cruel. Thank you. And you can, buy yourself something nice for Christmas, but I appreciate it. I have to stay offline. I have to stay offline. I cannot possibly go online. I cannot listen to I personally can't ever hear a Chicago Bears fan give their reaction to this game because, I did look up what my guy Danny Parkins had to say, and he had said that's one of the craziest, most satisfying Bears moments of my life. Danny Parkins at First Things First overtime. Rage on, Bart. Season is over. No. What makes me the most upset is this is a game in this moment that we will be hearing about forever. We will be hearing about this game forever. The same way that we talk about that NFC North Randall Cobb game, the same way we talk about the NFC Championship game. And it doesn't matter we beat him 2 weeks ago. And it doesn't matter that Malik Willis played, and he played admirably. It doesn't matter that Josh Jacobs essentially got benched. None of that stuff matters. What matters is they lost. They were down 16-6. They had that field goal, and I was so pumped because it's like, oh, now they don't have the 2-minute warning, and they're going to kick, and then they kick the onside kick. I'm like, fine, go ahead. Then they show 4 for 46 or whatever, and then it goes right to Romeo Doubs. Everyone's blaming Bisaccia, but Doubs had it. Doubs had the ball, and then he didn't. They scored a touchdown with some guy whose name doesn't even escape me because I don't even know it, Ja'Day Walker. And then in overtime, there's, a great throw from Caleb Williams after a great throw to get to overtime. So this will be a game that Bears fans talk about forever, and they should. But the problem with that, okay, the reason it upsets me is, and this was always going to happen with Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams and them not sucking, because that's been what I've said about the Bears all year, is that they've finally found ways to win this kind of game. You saw it against the against the Giants. You saw it even against the Raiders, like teams that they should be beating, but they weren't in the past. They wouldn't have, and now they're doing it now. This is the kind of game that they normally would lose, and this is also the kind of game that we would normally lose as Packer fans. We know we've done this a million times. I always tell people, you want to be a Packer fan, watch us in the playoffs. I mean, the national audience on a Saturday night, no one was watching James Madison in Oregon. So everyone's watching this game, and it did not dip into Bowen Yang's Saturday night farewell. So everyone's watching this game. But it's not just that they won this game. When they lost the last time, they said, we're 7 points away. We're 7 points away from being good. We're 7 points away. Well, now they think they're there, and they think they've moved on. The Bears are going to be hashtag King of the North, which the Vikings, Lions, and Bears all say. I don't think the Packers have ever said the phrase King of the North. Correct me on that. I'll take the L, but I don't really think that they have. They're just, it's a lifetime of emotion that's going to be poured out into this win. And I just have to understand that is happening. I have to let them have it. It would be, look, I'm not going to rage, because if I rage, I will die. Okay. Do you understand? If I rage about this game, if I let myself get worked up about this game, I will die. My heart will give out. My brain will explode. I will be a shell of myself. If I don't physically die, my brain, I'll be brain dead. I cannot rage about this game. At least we're not moving to Gary, Indiana. These games have to be outside. I'll touch on that again in a second. I can't rage about this game. I can't. And I'm glad that I'm doing this right now, because I had a busy day, did some stuff with the family, so on and so forth, watched the game, knew I would be doing a stream, stayed away from anything that would get me in trouble, alcohol. Because if I didn't have this stream to do, if I didn't have this place to talk with you all, and of course I thank you for being here, I would be drunk tweeting Jim Rutledge at ESPN Madison and possibly getting an Uber to go fight him. I would be doing that. I would. There would be something I would say. It wouldn't get me fired. I've been laid off again, but there would be something that I would say that would end my career, not just radio, but everything. It would end. I would get myself canceled. I don't know what I would do, but it would be bad. It would be very bad. All right. The other comment from Wisconsin Sports 24626, beautiful cat there. They can throw their parade in Gary, Indiana. Please don't move. As funny as it would be to move to Gary, Indiana, as funny as it would be to move, please don't move. These games need to be outside. Minnesota's already inside. The Lions are already inside. You can't call this the black and blue division if everybody's all frosty warm under a roof. Did the Bears turn off the heaters? I hope they did. That kind of shenanigans should be going on. Okay? That kind of stuff should be going on in these rivalries. But these games need to be played outdoors. They need to be played outdoors. So Bears fans, I'm pleading with you online. I will help you. The way that Hallis would come up to city council meetings and stand by Lambo's side, I will, whatever you need from me. You got to keep these games outdoors. I will help too. Get yourself a seltzer. My guy, Ben, whatever I'm going to do tonight, I will do after this. I just can't do it now. I have to put my phone in my safe. I have to give my wife the key. I have to put my computer. I'm just going to bury my computer outside and let it freeze and fry. I cannot let myself be anything other than focused on not raging. And just thinking of these Bears fans, thinking of the Bears fans were there, thinking of the stands, thinking of everybody that thought they lost and they came back and, they gave out towels for a regular season game. Just thinking of any of that is going to drive me nuts. I might just tell my kid that we won. I don't know. He doesn't need he knows the standings by heart. That little son of a me. Oh, I love him so much. Mr. I'm Still Dead, unleash hell on Bear fans, Bart. That will be done. I personally will die. Okay? If I get as worked up as I feel it right here. I feel it right here. There's a little, it's like a little kind of devil guy. It's like a little kind of devil guy, and he's like, you want to do it. You want to get drunk, and you want to drunk tweet everybody you know. You want to drunk tweet everybody that works at the Score. You want to say, hey, I should be on your station still, and you suck. Good job, nice win. First time in 20 years, you're relevant. I want to do it all. He's in there. Maybe the only way to kill him is to drink him away. With a fridge cig. Diet Coke. It's a Diet Coke kind of night. Oh, N-Dubs BZ. At least we have the Bucks and Zach LaVine. Bucks, at least Giannis is practicing. I'm the prettiest chick. How about, no, stop it. I got this comment here from StreamYard. It says live viewer comments show up on. Oh, never mind. All right, let's rip through some of these, and then I'll send the link out there. By the way, we are brought to you by Happy Place Hemp. That's how I was able to afford these beautiful candy canes that you see, and maybe you saw on the episode I did with Horvat. HappyPlaceHemp.com. Promo code is BART. Again, you're listening to Into the Winklerverse on my social media platforms and Spotify, Apple, and the like. At Happy Place Hemp, they've got gummies, tinctures, seltzers. 5, 10, 20. I cannot say enough about these things. I keep referring to it as the holiday break because my kid's on holiday break. I normally take a holiday break around work, and then I don't think it's going to sink in. I don't actually have a job, like go into a brick and mortar building, but we're going to make this thing work, friends. We're going to make this thing work. And if the Packers are going to blow onside kick games to the Bears, oh hell yeah. This will end up. Thank you, Packers. Not thank you, Packers. That fucking sucked. Finally, a swear. The rivalry continues. I'm so ticked off they gave up that game. AV wants to talk about the Wave. At least we got the Wave going for us. The Wave won last night in overtime. Yeah, they scored with like 38 seconds left. They were down 6-4. Then it was 6-6. Then they scored in overtime, and then the game was 6-7. Tom Brady threw a 6-7 out there today. Tom Brady's really good. You knew he would be eventually, but last year he just needs to be Tom Brady more. When he was talking about DJ Moore going to get tired and then he didn't get set, it's like, yes, Tom Brady, you're set. Tom Brady's really good. And Kevin Burkhardt they had a good game tonight. Although when Monangai had a run, it was like, okay, shut up, KB. Shut up. Oh, just angry faces from Ozone 1234. I get that. Miss you on Infinity using some of those gummies. That's from Leo Luck 68. Bart. The promo code is Bart. Use the promo code Bart whenever you are ordering at happyplacehemp.com. I've been telling you, as a stocking stuffer, the gummies real good. The seltzers, again, I'll be into that. So one more time, happyplacehemp.com. The promo code is BART for 25% off each and every order that you use. So appreciate you for doing that, Leo. Buckshot Bobby, I think we could all use a laugh. Do an impression of Chris Collinsworth if he was calling the last 2 minutes of that game. And by the way, the Bears fans, Green Bay sucks is real childlike. Well, no, it went off Dobbs' hand and it just sitting there. The Green Bay sucks chant, and this isn't going to make sense, especially the Bears fans, but it maybe won't even make sense to anybody. But the Bears still suck is exponentially better than Green Bay sucks. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they say Green Bay and not something with the Packers. I'd rather they say fuck the Pack. I mean, Green Bay sucks. And they were chanting it as we go to overtime against our backup quarterback and our backup running back and whoever the fuck was playing wide receiver. I don't know. Dobbs, a total wimp, and stands on the sideline the rest of the game. That's from Tom. No, that's what we call you fucking cost us the game. You're not going back in injury. That's what we call that. You piece of shit. You are not fucking up again. You are not fucking up again. Lazar Bro, he said, I recently watched a video about the recent history of the onside kick. This is the first game winning onside kick in 3 years. Yeah, tonight was a very consequential day in football. The two shitty college football games today mean no group of 6 teams ever getting in. And the onside kick being executed and then leading to a win means we're never going to go to that 4th and 15 thing, which would be sweet. No team finds a way to lose like the Packers. Fuck. Packers aren't making the playoffs. Sigh. No. I'm not. Is that what we think? I'm not there yet. Let me look at the playoff simulator, and I will toss out the link. It's going to be in the comments if anybody wants to join on video. So if you can dig to the newest comment and you want to get on, I'm probably going to talk. I'll be on to at least, 10:53? I'll be on to at least midnight. I may need another fridge sig. So you might have to help me with that one. Should we take a look at the playoff simulator? Real quick, let me take a look at the playoff simulator, and then I'll bring you boys on here with a little bit of what we call the share the screen. All right, we thank our friends at The Athletic. There's the Packers, 9-5-1. Right now, they have an 82% chance to make the playoffs. If they win their next 2 games, they're pretty much in. If they lose to the Ravens and beat the Vikings, we're at 85. If they lose to the Vikings, okay, so 85% chance to get in. If we lose a game, if we lose both, there's still a chance we get in. But I don't know. Tonight would have just been better if we were able to fucking get it done. All right, here's the Lions right now, a 22% chance to make the playoffs. Let's say they win out. They're at 90. So we need, okay. All right, that's what it comes down to. You know who I love? Is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Have always loved him. Aaron fucking Rodgers. You're going to get it done tomorrow, buddy. You are going to get it done tomorrow. I'll go through some of the comments in a little bit. Hot Take Jake is here. Hold your horses, brother. Craig Thompson is here. And Tyler is here. Gentlemen, Ben, I'll get you in a second. All right, I don't want to go more than 4 at a time. Jake, you go first.
Okay. So, what the fuck, number one. As soon as, I swear, I think Wicks in overtime, he came up like half a yard short of the first down, and I was like, yeah, they're not winning the game. It's like, you just know it. You feel these things. I do want to point out, fuck Chicago.
Oh, I agree. When he didn't get that, I was like, oh, fuck, now we're going to miss 3rd and 1.
It felt like that on every, like, there was like a ton of plays tonight where they came up a yard short. Like, I swear, like a dozen plays. And Green Bay's been really good on 3rd down, but it still just felt different. Fucking, okay, Chicago, good for you. Let me just point out one thing. You have beaten Malik Willis. You have beaten Mason Rudolph. You have beaten Spencer Rattler. You have beaten Joe Flacco. Should I keep going? You've beaten Russell Wilson. This is the epitome of the team with the horseshoe up their ass. They are not a contender. I hope that their fans really believe it because they are not a good football team. This game tonight, this was the sequel to the Seattle debacle, as many have said, where if 1 out of 15 plays goes your way, if Jacobs doesn't fumble in the red zone, if Brinson doesn't come up with a face mask when they had Caleb dead to rights, obviously Romeo Doubs shitting his pants when that ball was coming to him, that was, the real backbreaker when he could have just let the ball go out of bounds if he was that scared to touch it. It's viscerally reminded me of that game. And this leadership, the era of LaFleur Gutekunst has been known as the era of consistent inconsistency. I'm getting tired of it. It's the same shit every year. They fumble or they always do something under pressure. They make the big mistake. Everything that could go wrong does go wrong, down to the point when Dobbs fucked up that onside kick. They cut to a shot of LaFleur, and he was absolutely shell-shocked. So Chicago drives the ball down the field. They get inside the red zone, and LaFleur's not using his timeouts. He's just letting them run the clock. Like, do you think that you're going to stop them and they're going to, have more clock if you give the ball back? He absolutely just stood there. He didn't know what he was doing. His play calling remains garbage. One of these years, that stupid end around is going to work. The play where they fumbled in overtime and you have your, 5th cornerback in at wide receiver in motion. Your backup center is snapping to your backup quarterback and you're trying to get cute with it. Just fucking line up, run the ball down their throats, and if you get stopped, you get stopped. I'm tired of his cute shit. This guy needs to go. If that means Gutekunst, who I've been a supporter of for a long time, wipe the slate clean. I am ready to lose out.
Austin's behind going like this, baby. Yeah. I'll get you in a second, buddy.
Fucking A, I love you, Austin. I will sacrifice these 2 wins because this team, it's not doing shit in the playoffs if they get there. If it means new leadership top to bottom, Ed Policy, do your thing, man. Make your hires. Give Jordan Love and company. Give Micah Parsons. Give these guys a different set of leaders to work with. Maybe some true football minds, leaders of men. Not fucking guys that look like they just came out of a Sears catalog, okay? I'm fucking done with this team. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck the Bears. The Bears still suck. They always have. They always will. Caleb got bailed out. He's a all right. I'm getting ready
watch
for
it.
You, so I'm going to control myself. I'm going to let the other guys step in. This is the Winklerverse belongs to the verse. So I've had my time. I love you guys. Fuck you, Matt LaFleur. Eat shit and die. Love you, Bart.
If you want to come back a little later, feel free. I got this tweet
here.
Hear
Bart.
You can't hear me.
I can hear everyone else.
Can you hear me, Craig?
I can, yeah.
I can hear you.
I got one tweet.
Bart.
Hold on. I got one tweet. I'll go to Craig because someone just said, and here it is. Somewhere on the far side of forever, Dick Butkus, Gale Sayers, Walter Payton, and Steve McMichael are smiling. The Bears beat the Packers, and Chicago is relevant again. Finally. Good for them. And they tagged me in it, and I said, I don't think Dick Butkus gives a fuck about a win over Malik Willis. Like, What the fuck? Craig, what do you got?
Actually, I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted to come on here tonight and say like how we ruined every Chicago Bears fans' Christmas because we had beaten them. Because obviously, the way that game started, I mean, the opening tackle with the guy jumping on top and going for the face mask was pretty weak sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And then that high school, oh, we're gonna not make sure your heaters don't work, kind of bullshit, you know. But on top of all that, Bart, I want to let you know is that you can get over these rages that you have because I was once like you. I would have broken my TV tonight. I probably would have drank a fifth of vodka. I probably would have gotten in a fight with somebody. But I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's all gonna just wash away. So stay strong, buddy. You don't. I mean, yes, you are so funny when you go off. But if you really if you really want to contain it, you can, my man. You can.
If I go off tonight, I'm telling you, I just like I knew to myself. Where'd Tyler go? Just like I knew to myself, if I went to game 5 of Brewers Cubs, that would not end well, win or lose.
Right.
And it didn't. I had a sloppy night.
I
But
used to
so
hate,
if I go off on the Bears tonight, it's like I can't. My heart will explode. I know it. I know myself. After all of this time doing this, as long as I have,
dude,
I know myself. I
I
know myself.
I used to with the Minnesota. I got kicked out of the Metrodome once for starting shit after a Packers loss. I got banned from drinking beer at a Vikings games once at the old Metrodome because I talked so much shit. I was right there. I don't know. Maybe where my life is headed now, I'm opening up to a new, more Zen type of thing. But I can let you know, dude, that it does happen. And I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna let you know, man. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I can't wait. I'm jealous, or I'm not. I'm sad because I feel happy because you're gonna have more of these, and I like these more because you talk more local. But I'm gonna miss you on the radio too, my friend. So I'm gonna keep an eye out and see where you land next.
Yeah, I think
I know
Craig,
you're
I
gonna
think
land,
I'm gonna have about as many radio appearances the rest of my life as you have leaves on that Christmas tree.
That's hey man, that's one of those cool trees that just light up from like 6 to 10.
Oh, all right.
All right, man. You have a good one. I'm gonna go back and listen to you on YouTube.
Love talking to you, Craig.
Talk to you later. See you guys.
See ya. Tyler, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler, what do you got tonight, buddy?
I mean, how come every other team happens to have players that come out of nowhere that you haven't heard that all of a sudden turns around the game or makes a moment? Our guys stand there and look confused. Our defense, the entire time, they're running, they're playing fast. And yeah, we're gassed, but they had no idea what they were doing. I don't even know what Halfley is. He seems overrated to me. I haven't seen anything special. Why? Why do we rely on only superstars for our
Why
team?
was this like an exact carbon copy of Seattle? Even the deep throw in the overtime. Austin, you're muted. Fuck me. I heard you say I think I can read your lips. No, I can read your lips. Fuck.
Can you hear
And
me?
he's definitely swearing a lot.
Yeah, Ben, what's up?
I thought Halfley had a very good game. With
I have nothing to say about LaFleur. Look, they put the chess pieces wherever he could have blitzed more. There's another LaFleur thing I want to talk about that I don't really have a problem with, but my family text chain is blowing up. But not to cut you off, go back to you, Ben. I don't like the guys just didn't get it done.
Well, the play call he had where we blitzed from the left side and Williams got stuck in the pocket and threw the ball and it was intentional grounding was beautiful. Took him out of field goal range, everything. And at that point, I was just riding high. I want to go back. I want to go back to that moment. But I'll let Austin and anybody else have a take.
No,
Can you
Austin.
imagine if we went into this team?
Austin, try to take your headset off. Just talk like a normal fucking. No, I can't hear shit. Tim. What's that, Tyler?
Can you imagine if we went into this season without Micah Parsons?
We're not winning this season.
No. Well, I mean, like, I think
We
we're
win
going
the
to make
night's game with Micah Parsons. We win the night's game by
We
15
do, three
points.
times over.
Yeah. Oh my God. Not even close. The first drive, it was so apparent that we didn't have Micah Parsons from the first snap. But I thought that Hafley schemed as good of a game as he could scheme, literally held them to 6 points, and then the wheels fell off.
Sorry, I'm doing my show, but I gotta fire off a tweet. So here's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm so glad I'm not drinking tonight. I think I'm gonna take that part off. I'm just gonna say I am so mad about how happy Bears fans are. They didn't deserve to win this game. But I understand they've been waiting for a moment like this for a long time. So instead of being a rajo bitch, I am just going to log off and say good game.
But imagine if the tables were turned, right? Imagine Caleb gets knocked out of the game. Their backup quarterback comes in. And this is all in Lambeau. Like, I just, it's not an impressive win for the Bears.
But that doesn't matter to them.
It doesn't matter. I live in Chicago. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. There's no style. They don't care, and especially because the game was basically over. They thought they lost, and then they came back, and that's what I said to start, Ben. We're never not. I got to take the thing off for a second because it looks like Ben has this fucked up neck tattoo. And it really startled me. I was like, Jesus Christ, Ben, what did you do to yourself?
Yeah, last week
All right. I was like, oh, fucking wild. Here's a tweet from Liam Murphy. Lions went out. Bears lose to Niners and Lions. Packers win versus Ravens and Vikings. Bears miss the playoffs. If the Lions win out, if the Bears lose twice, and if we lose to Baltimore but beat Minnesota, we still miss the playoffs. That's too confusing. Just win the next 2 games, we should be fine. But you got to win those games. The thing about God, where do you even start? Here's one thing I want to bitch about. That hit that Jordan Love took. Was it dirty? Was it not dirty? Whatever. Bears fans trying to already pre-convince themselves pre-coat, Jordan Love ducked his head to take the hit. Are you fucking serious? And they are saying it seriously. Like, yeah, Jordan Love's sitting there, and in a split second, he sees a helmet barreling at his face, and he thinks, should I get out of the way or should I lower my head because it'll get us 15? I won't play again and might fucking die, but I need those 15 yards. Like, that's the kind of shit. That's also the kind of shit that builds up when you've been a loser for fucking ever. That's the kind of
when you've been a loser forever, you blame the refs. And if we would have won that game, every single penalty, they would have blamed the refs. Packers are, I got to go back to Chicago and deal with these people. You at least get a break after this.
Damn.
Thank goodness it's the holidays, so everyone's going to forget about this, and we won't see them in the playoffs. And
you work in Chicago?
I live in Chicago.
You live in Chicago?
Yeah.
I'm
bad
gonna
place.
ask one time. Can you guys hear me?
Hey!
All right, I figured it out.
Austin.
Okay. All right. I wanna bitch about everybody that loves Malik Willis and thinks that he needs to be the starting quarterback of the team. And I want to relay that to the people because they're all Matt LaFleur stands. They think Matt LaFleur's offense is amazing and it would run better underneath Malik Willis. Why is that? Why do those people think that?
Because Malik, there's more design runs. He's running more. He's extending plays. And he played a great game. He had great balls tonight.
One touchdown with his offense.
But he had a lot of great throws, man.
I feel targeted because I'm not completely there, Austin. I think Malik Willis is a very good quarterback. I think we have
and Ben
a starting quarterback as a backup quarterback.
That's awesome. Isn't that what we want?
Yes, we can't.
He comes into that game. We shouldn't have to fear that we're going to just lose the game because our backup's going in. We're not throwing Gardner Minshew into the game.
Yes,
we got
it was
Malik
a great
Willis.
Game. I had minus the last.
But he's not Jordan Love.
Hey, we got a bully Wicked into getting in here. He says bad take after bad take.
Oh God!
Bad take.
God forbid.
He is the worst at takes.
God forbid Wicket, shows his face in Wisconsin. He can stream all the way from Kansas City.
He says he's 9.5 beers in. Get in here
Perfect.
and finish.
Me too, buddy.
The fuck, Mike?
Is he under the age of 30? Because he'll be feeling that tomorrow.
No, Mike.
Where was Golden?
Mike's an old man.
Aren't we all?
One of my dearest friends. So one thing that I am going this is unfair of me. It's unfair of me because I then jump on after the game and then talk through my feelings, right? But during the game, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to my family. I don't want to talk to my buddies. I don't want to talk to these other guys. I need to just be focused. I get so right from the jump. I was so stressed out. My kid was doing something cute as ever with these NFL helmets, spinning some wheel on the phone. And then he loves this shit. And I'm trying to have him watch the game. And he's, whatever. And I'm just like, I gotta focus on this fucking game, man. I'm just so stressed out. So one of my buddies just now, we're an hour after the game. Also, Willis is better than Love. There, I said it.
God, I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it with this shit.
I don't know if people watch Packers game like other games. I think there's too many Packers fans that only watch Packers games and watch the NFL with a Packers lens. Because you watch the NFL, for the good quarterback play is very hard to find. Jordan Love's a very good quarterback. But we expect so much, and again, it's always going to go back to Rodgers. It's always going to go back to Favre. They're never going to give Love his due until he wins something. I don't get it. The guy gets no interceptions, but gets ragged for every single one. And sure, the odd one is bad, but it's so rare. How can you really call that against him?
I've got a great take. First of all, a shout out to Green Magic 6920. What a game. 3 cheeseheads. It was a great game.
It was.
I didn't read this one yet. Or did I? Nixon is a Bears sleeper agent. I think I did read that one. Buckshot Bobby, you could get Micah Parsons back, but had to play the rest of the year without Love. Ooh, fuck. You could get Micah Parsons back and have to play the rest of the year without Love. But if we have Micah Parsons with Malik Willis, we win that game tonight, brother.
No, bullshit.
Let me give you my take, though.
Gave up no, you can muster up 16 points.
That's a great question.
It's a great question.
It's on Christmas vacation this week. But we might have to come back specifically for that one. Okay. Malik Willis is good. Malik Willis is good.
No quarterback in Micah Parsons. I'll take Micah Parsons back
I'll take Micah Parsons if he also plays quarterback.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Malik Willis, and I'm going to bring Q in here.
Oh, Jesus.
Still no Wicket, but we got Q
Nice haircut,
instead.
Q.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. And my real name is Mike, so it's kind of like Mike Wicket. So
No, it's not.
You finally dropped that on the stream?
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows your real name's
He
Mike.
told me
You
that
do-
at the brewer.
you do,
game.
Bart.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Well,
want to know
yeah.
something else crazy? Q's been in my basement.
Yeah, I've been in his house.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He dropped off.
Are you a
some
plumber?
shit. No, he dropped off.
No.
He dropped off some shit
just
for the
kidding.
tailgate.
I'm just
Yeah, many moons ago.
Which? Who wants to do that again?
Let's go!
I'm in.
Tailgate.
Although-
day?
I don't know if-
Tailgate.
I don't know if we
Day?
can survive another 120-degree day. Like, what are the
Oh.
chances of that? It was like
Let's do
brutal.
the
opening
hottest day
day.
ever in Wisconsin.
You know what? I'm in it. This is Winklerverse 2.0. I'm not doing vague platitudes. I'm committing to a tailgate right now. I'm
Yeah.
committing to a tailgate right now.
Tailgate.
I'm committing to a
Let's
Is the
go.
tailgate.
schedule out?
We should live stream the tailgate. No, that's too rowdy. I'm just.
We did last time.
You did?
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah,
You
did?
did?
Yeah,
Oh damn!
it was wild.
Nice.
Ben,
It was great. So
Tailgate.
Yeah.
Tailgate.
I forgot about the flag.
Tailgate.
Nice.
Oh, it's a Milwaukee Wave tailgate.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Do it.
count me out.
Tailgate.
Count me in.
Tailgate.
Can we invite Victor Nagura?
I know Michael King.
Nice. We're just throwing out old Wave names.
Yeah. Anyone else? Q.
That's all I got. What?
Pat White, the redhead.
I just remember going to Wave Camp, and every year I somehow ended up on the Djibouti team in the World Cup match. So
I got to be on the field. I was part of the youth soccer parade.
nice.
Okay,
I-
here's my
that's
take,
what
though.
balls.
Here's my take. Malik Willis is good.
Yes. He's not as good as.
Hold on. Period.
Yeah.
I was just able to compliment Malik Willis without having to say anything about Jordan Love. You can say a Malik Willis comment without having to then say, oh, Jordan, like we
Yeah.
have two quarterbacks. They're both good. What you want in a quarterback, backup quarterback, is to do that. And Tyson Bagent's the same way. If Bagent had to come in, he would have been just fine tonight for Chicago. And then people in Chicago would be like, oh, but that's you don't want your backup quarterback to be a dog shit quarterback. You got to find a guy who can rehab it. Like Malik Willis, I used to watch way more Liberty than I like to admit because they were undefeated. And I was like, oh, maybe they'll make the playoff. But, you know, shitty schools are never going to make it again. But also, I would play him a lot in daily fantasy sports. And he would just put up like 50 burgers all the fucking time because he would run all over the place. He would throw for a bunch of touchdowns. And you got to see Liberty Malik Willis tonight. And he's good. But Jordan Love, like once you got to, here's the thing. Malik Willis was good. When they got to the final drive, when they had a little bit of a chance with 3 timeouts, did anyone feel good with Malik Willis there? Or would you give your right arm to have Jordan Love in that situation? In overtime, did anyone feel good with Malik Willis? Or do you need Jordan Love in that situation? So,
Right arm.
yeah, Malik Willis is good, but Jordan Love healthy in that game, and we win that football game. There's no doubt about it.
Here's my take on this debate is I think the cupboards are so bare in this offense that it's really hard to judge either of them. And in an offense starved of weapons, Malik Willis is always going to look better because he has better legs.
Hold on. Do you want back in, Craig, or are you just hanging out?
No, I wanted back in real quick.
Nice, Craig!
Because I forgot something.
Craig,
Malik
Craig.
Willis is good, period. But why does our head coach / offensive coordinator always want to run that wide receiver pitch?
Yeah, and the handoffs to Williams were like clunky as
What?
shit.
That's such. it doesn't work. Why did you think it was going to work this time? When the Bears were looking for runs because like, oh, Malik Willis,
Welcome
he's not
to
going
the
to throw
Matt
the ball,
LaFleur
and we were
offense.
throwing them up, and all of a sudden, oh, there we go, inside reverse to the wide receiver. Well, nothing. Huh? There goes back to normal. But
Well,
you
look
do
at
have to
this.
admit,
Winklerverse 2.0. Jonathan says, that was maybe the first time in my life I've ever supported something Bart has said.
Wow. Hey,
Tailgate,
Austin.
tailgate, tailgate, tailgate.
Austin,
Yes,
don't
I
take this
will-
the wrong way, but my aunt was wearing that same hat earlier.
but
Oh,
this hat-
hey,
I don't know.
a question to the Winklerverse.
Yeah.
Question to the Winklerverse. Real quick, though, shout outs to Mark. Rich Bisaccia and Dubs won't be back in 2026.
Dubs, he'll be back.
I don't
I don't
no, I don't have any more in here.
Green
I'm not
Magic.
saying I want him
He's
back.
like a
Just
wide
it's
receiver.
the Goody
4.
way.
I don't know. I mean,
Victor DeGuerra with the save.
Nice.
Michael King.
I had a great
Who's
boss.
watching TV?
Craig.
Craig.
I'm out.
All right.
Sorry, Craig.
No worries.
God,
Took
I
it
love
off
you,
mute.
Craig. I love you,
My
Craig.
bad. Maybe next time.
I love you,
Love you too.
Craig. Love Craig.
Did you guys see Matthew
I-
Golden on those last drives at all? I didn't feel like he completely disappeared. I know he wasn't out there that much, but everyone's injured. Dobbs is hurt. I don't get it. I feel like he could do a slant here. I don't know. He's fast. It just didn't seem out there at all. LaFleur looked lost. He played an okay game. He called the game. He called the game that he wanted to play. The run pass option. But he just looked lost. Like there's no confidence behind him when we're down. He just looks scared. He looks like he's never been there before. And let's not forget he's one of the most tenured coaches in the NFL.
Tyler, and piggybacking off of that point is for all the people that say LaFleur would be a better coach if he had Malik Willis, then why did he look lost with Malik Willis?
Good call.
I don't think.
I thought LaFleur was fine tonight. I got nothing against LaFleur.
You scored
I'm
all of
confused.
16 points. Fuck that.
We
No.
collapsed.
We lost our
Oh,
quarterback
oh.
and our running back.
Okay, but right. So all the people that clamor for Malik Willis,
Josh Jacobs fumbled at the
On the
3.
goal line. And
okay,
we threw a backward pass on the 8-yard line to move
We
us
had
back to
4
the 12
I don't
for no
know, man.
reason.
okay. So then, what does that come down to?
Okay, what confuses me the most about the Love Malik Willis play calling is the amount of motion LaFleur does with Malik Willis is insane. Why doesn't I mean, I know he does a lot with Jay Love, but like when Malik is in there, it's like
I don't think
Constant
Love is that
motion.
limber.
I meant like
With all
the
due.
receiver motion and everything. I don't
Okay.
like it changed so significantly. He has like a whole offense for Malik Willis.
Well, then it seems like he doesn't trust Love. Really,
I would agree. I think it's been
No.
how many years and he still doesn't trust Love.
and
I think it's
he was smiling
disgusting.
fucking ear to ear when they drafted him. So I don't know. I didn't draft the guy.
I think that's another thing to be said about the draft position is like Malik Willis was underdrafted and Jordan Love was probably overdrafted. And they
What's
both
more
live with
likely? What's more likely that LaFleur's a bad head coach or that Jordan Love's a subpar quarterback?
I think
I blame LaFleur.
I'm gonna
all the
go.
way.
Hugh, I think you might
I
be.
think I blame LaFleur.
Love
as
might be
well.
in the top 15,
Yeah.
but with flashes of being a top 5. I think he's
Yeah.
got more Jalen Hurts with the inability of the running, but like in that,
He's better than Hurts at
Esperton,
throwing the ball.
is that the right word? Like he's in that tier of like can be really fucking good. And Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl, could have gotten MVP in the one he lost. And I think Love can be that kind of a quarterback.
I think
Jesus Christ.
I'm really like we've got 4 more years of Love either way. Like,
I'm all for him.
yeah, but like I'm very over the Love and LaFleur mix.
Let's bring
Right,
someone else in.
Couple things here. Couple things.
You got to read it.
Mike says at Bill Michaels isn't vaping. Is there a word missing there?
But
I don't
but
know.
I bet
I'm
Bart
vaping.
is or Grant
Oh.
is.
Yeah, Austin is. Jake,
That did
who's
not
Jake, you're
function.
welcome back in. Jake throws a 20 spot, which will go to the tailgate.
What a good
Tailgate.
man.
Tailgate.
Okay.
Just wanted to show the love. Thanks for the vent sessions. New coach, new GM, new special teams coordinator,
Yeah.
4 new corners, a witch doctor to keep this team healthy next year. And let's fucking go. Also, Giannis, please shut up. Yeah, why did his personality just change? That
He
sucks.
wants out, Bart.
It's because he got married.
Q, just because you have the freedom.
One other thing. Hold on. Folks, we got to stand by. Because somebody tweeted me, and I'm sorry to say this. They said, you need to get better guests on the post game. It looks like a chat. It looks like a chat roulette get together. And let me say this to those new into the Winklerverse
We are not guests.
that are meeting Austin and Ben and Tyler and Q. These are not guests.
No. We're
These are
friends.
not
We're family.
This
These
These
is
are
like
not
Olive
even
Garden.
friends. They are better than that. They are members of the Winklerverse. It is a prestigious, well, I guess a family. It is a prestigious thing that they have all just decided on their own accord to jump on and become a part of this thing and to show up on occasion or a lot. And that's what the Winklerverse is. One of the reasons I was not considered for the late night position, perhaps, was my show's not interactive enough as I talk to 4 fucking non-broadcast strangers. But this man, I would let him take a bullet for me. And that is Tim
Yes.
Shea.
Where is he?
Hey.
You at the train station?
Tim Shea.
Well, Timmy.
Where are you?
I am in Chicago.
What? Oh, were you
was
at the
there.
game?
I was at the game.
No.
Show us your shirt. What are you wearing?
Oh my God, that's brutal.
Nice.
Oh,
Looking
Look at
good.
that.
brutal Tim.
Tim, I have breaking news.
Yes.
We are going to do a tailgate this summer.
Yes, I am in. Oh,
Did you go to the last
I-
one? I don't think
I,
you were
I
there.
could cry right now next to my Christmas tree.
Tim was there.
Was he?
Oh, I was there. I was sweating my ass off.
Yeah. How was the game? How was the game
It was-
experience?
Oh, yeah, he
It
was
was
there.
great. It was great until about a minute 35 left.
How many times did you say Seattle and or NFC Championship game?
Oh my God! It just the haunt of that, the ghost of I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I saw it, and I literally saw the ball sit there.
Wait a minute. Are you at a mall in the 1990s? Where the fuck are you? I want to be there.
At a hotel.
Looks like he's in Jingle All the Way.
downtown
Yeah.
Chicago.
Hey,
You look like you just got 20% off the whole bag
Tim.
of Yonkers.
Tim, I will Venmo you $500 if you tackle that tree. No, like you got to go full tackle.
500, Tim.
God.
He's thinking about it.
I can't get kicked out tonight.
Have you been drinking, Tim?
I have.
Oh,
How much?
Set that
How
phone
much
down and
would you
tackle
for?
it like you're
How
Micah
much?
Parsons.
How much?
A lot of. Wait, what, Bart? How much?
For how many dollars would you tackle that tree?
I do it for $2,000.
You got 5 here.
Let me
500.
check the Powerball. Let me check the
I'll give you
Powerball.
10.
Ben's saying he's gonna do it. He's got a check. He's got a Powerball
Give me a
ticket.
minute.
Listen,
We can't
I-
hear
I'll
you,
be back.
Ben.
I'll be back.
I literally. I'm sorry. I can't. I would love to stay on for the rest of the show. I can't. But I just want you to know, like,
Tim's got a lady.
I was I wouldn't say we were celebrating, but it was pretty close to Seattle. It was pretty close to all right. We recover this onside kick, and we are winning the division next week.
Well,
And
now
now
none of that's happening.
Yep.
And now
you guys, and I got
we just are looking for one win here just to clinch a playoff spot. Which I guarantee we come back here next week, or we come back here in the playoffs.
Did Tim get muted, or is it
We
just
will
me?
win. We will win.
No, Tim's
If we
good.
come back.
If
if
we
we
go
come
back in
back-
the playoffs, we will win, he says.
Playoffs wild card weekend, we will win that game. I guarantee you. The
I'm
fact
trying
that
to get my Malik.
Backwards.
Did you win?
I got 28 and 69 on like 3 lines. And I also
So-
had a 20 for a Powerball a couple times.
listen,
But I didn't have the right combination.
I have to go, but I'll join you during the week. I like your little thing. We're taking this local. That's great.
Some made up.
It just brings back memories that we're taking this national. Brewers, damn them.
I love all you guys with Christmas trees behind you.
Also, I saw Rick Schlesinger at the game tonight too. So
Was he tweeting about QAnon?
I don't know. So I guarantee you, we come back here in 3 weeks. We'll get a playoff victory and onto the divisional round. So, all right, Bart, take it easy. Good to see everybody. Bart, what are you doing? Oh, you getting your tree. I love
Prop
it.
comedy.
All right, take it easy. Goodbye. Have a
Prop
good one.
comedy is back and better than ever.
Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you from I will the Packer game next week against Baltimore. Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll be live. How is this supposed to be? All right. Sorry, Jake. I had you muted. On mute. You were
What is going on?
You were futzing with the Q. I got a tree because everyone's got trees behind them. Yeah. Jake, what's up?
Q's too woke. He doesn't celebrate Christmas. It's happy holidays for Q.
Hey, you know what the rule? You know what I invented a rule. Okay. He must not. Jesus, he must not have liked that.
I hope he realizes I was kidding around.
Whatever someone says to you, you say back to them.
I just
Merry
think
Christmas.
if you're offended by happy holidays, you're kind of a pussy, and you need to rethink things.
Yeah, settle down.
I think
People are just
sometimes when
being
I
nice
say,
to you.
you know what's happened to me in my life? People will like say Merry Christmas to test me.
It is a
Oh,
test.
for sure.
It'll be like
do it.
Merry Christmas. I'll be like, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Well,
It's
here's the
Christmas
thing.
time.
If-
And they'll be
if
like,
you-
you're saying Merry Christmas? I'm like, I fucking celebrate Christmas, asshole.
Is it not just like the courteous thing to do? Like, I'm not going to assume you celebrate anything. So whatever you do, hey, I hope you have a good one. Like, when did being
lights
courteous
on?
become a bad thing?
No. I was trying to turn the lights on. All right, I'm done with that shit. Now I got to clean this all fucking up. Shit all over me. All right. Jake, thanks for the tailgate money.
Yeah, anything I can do. I'm sitting here in my boudoir. I'm surrounded by one of my cats, Mr. Mac over here, and my wife that doesn't want to be on camera. So there she is.
Hi, wife. What are we doing? Let's get back to the tailgate. Are we doing a weekday or should we go with a weekend? Do you want to go Saturday, Friday, Sunday? What do you want to do?
I volunteer to grill if you need someone.
I will. I got to get back in touch with Matt. He was an expert last year as well.
Okay.
But we can fire 2 up.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, it's got to be a weekend. I became a casualty of society, and I no longer work for myself. So, yeah,
Mm.
The
bummer.
Sum 41 reference.
Correct.
Nice.
Wasted my
I
time.
would also like to. What I would like to do is I would like to. I mean, they're not going to be good seats, but I would like to buy at least 100 of the seats.
Why?
I want to buy the seats.
But
What,
why?
your severance package or what?
There's a Packer package. You have to have at least 20 or 25 people, and you can go beyond that.
But why do you want to buy the
seats?
seats?
I can buy $116 seats.
It's a casual flex.
But why would you do that? We will just pay you
How much is that?
$1,600.
He's got that.
So my new
money. That's
decision
nothing.
is you guys pay for your own tickets.
Yeah, just buy them and charge us 20 and you make some money.
Yeah.
Like you're Bart, we all care about you. I'm sure you're fine, but like you don't have a job, so we'd love to give you some sort of stream of income.
Not only do I not have a job, I'm not even going to look this time. I'm either going to wait.
Did you look last time?
Oh, I was Batteries Plus.
I remember that. I thought that was a bit.
I was like a finalist. I almost got a job with the Boys and Girls Club to do communications for them. And then they hired somebody else, but I had like 3 interviews with them.
Isn't that like what John Cena does? Or no, that's Make-A-Wish.
I interviewed with Waterstone Bank. I'll shout out Waterstone Bank. I got no connection with them. I interviewed with Waterstone Bank. It was on a Friday, and it was 2 people. Huh?
Doesn't Radio Joe sell cars now? You should do that.
He's killing it. But
yeah.
I did.
I need a new car. Sell me a car.
Talk to Joe.
No, I want to talk to you. Get a job. I'll buy a car
I'm
from
not
you.
selling cars. You want me to connect you with Joe?
No.
Well, Joe, I think, listens, so he's going to hunt you down now.
Joe, I need a 3-year-old car. I got more kids coming.
What?
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Willingly?
Assuming that's a good thing, Q. Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Real good thing.
Bart's the truth.
What? Bart is blushing. This is a rarity on the show. Bart is blushing.
Yeah, usually when Bart's red on the show, it's because of his pre-show activities.
Yeah, or he's constipated.
No more drinking and doing shows.
It's a good.
What's the point then?
Did you hear what I told? Did I tell Horvat that, or I told Grant and Paul? I think I told Horvat. I don't know.
Rami, you told Rami.
Oh,
Rami?
yeah. Some of those early shows, I'm just so bloated in my face.
It was the gout.
And the gout and drunk.
Times are tough.
There's one show. There is one what was the Packer postgame show? It was the day after they lost to the Brewers.
The Packers don't lose to the Brewers.
No.
Are you sure you?
Maybe pretty big. I was so drunk that I just deleted it.
You could repost it. I want to see the show that you deleted.
And then I didn't drink. I didn't drink again until I went back out to Denver.
That's for the Patreon members, Q. You should do a Patreon, Bart.
Yeah, I did 2 months.
Is that where you get the feet pic? The feet pics?
No, that's. I don't know.
Tell us more, Q.
I don't know. That's what I don't know what Patreon is.
Oh, Trev says kids plural. You said you have kids coming.
Stay tuned.
You're not.
Got a new girlfriend. He's got a rebound.
Can we get a mention about how much Nixon sucks? Oh, yeah. Let me get back to the game because I still haven't asked you guys the question I was about to pose 15 minutes ago. But I was saying a thought. What was I saying?
You were talking about Malik Willis and Love.
No. It was something else.
Oh, no. It was Parsons versus Love.
Forget it. Mr. I'm Still Dead. Brewers versus Diamondbacks. Tailgate. End of April. Might be cold.
If you do end of April, that's when we're expecting in my family.
Whoa, kids plural.
I will do a full-on survey to every member of the Winklerverse to make sure no one's left out.
Q, are you like are you inheriting kids? Like, is this like a new marriage kind of thing, or like?
This is a post game show. It's not the.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
What?
We need to give all the new viewers a taste of what the real Winklerverse is here. So.
We talked about the game for 30 minutes.
Actually, can I
Okay,
get a
no, I got one on the
reset?
game. I got one on the game.
Okay.
How much time did they have left at the end of regulation? 28 seconds?
17
3
seconds.
timeouts?
Yeah.
It was 17 seconds. We had 24 when they kicked it off.
Are we okay with not forcing it down the field? Because I am.
So Matt LaFleur's wife told me that that's all he needs is like 20 to 30 seconds, and
Got him.
he gets it done.
I was kind of quite pissed that they ran a play and didn't just kneel on the ball.
He almost
If
fumbled.
if they would have fumbled, it would have been tragic.
I mean, if he had fumbled and then they kicked a field goal to win, would that have been a worse way to lose?
Yes.
But here's the other thing is he got rocked on that play, and I'm pretty sure he was feeling it going into overtime.
And you know why we lost? Because Cairo Santos is from Brazil, so he knows about soccer.
That guy's a good kicker.
Best kicker they've ever had.
Bringing back into the Winklerverse, Tack is returning to the show. Tack.
Hello, Tack.
Hello.
Hey, boys.
How you been, buddy?
I'm fine.
What you been doing?
What do you mean?
Hold on. Professional reset. Ben's here. Jake's here. Tyler's here. Q's here. Tack's here. When I ask what you've been doing, I meant in like the last 2 years since we've spoke.
Yeah, I mean, I've been raising my children.
Okay.
I don't know.
Treb's
nothing
pumped
else.
you're here. Treb's pumped you're here.
I've been hearing very familiar voices. I don't know faces to voices, but I've been hearing very similar situations here.
Well, we got the name tags on the video, on the Dan Shaney video.
Nice to meet you.
I have been getting some Carl's Place YouTube, or not YouTube, voicemails, but for some reason my phone audio sucks now when I try it, so I had to do it a different way. Anyway, what's up? What'd you think of the game besides it sucked ass?
I mean, I'm sure you guys have spoken about it. I just tuned in like 10 minutes ago. It sucked. I don't usually get upset about like losses by our teams, but this one hit me hard. Not because it was the Bears. It was like a 20% Bears situation, but like the fact that we could have essentially clinched and we didn't because of the ending of that game was hard. It was hard. I'm pretty bummed about it. We still have like a chance towards the NFC North Championship, right?
I don't know. I'm kind of just thinking playoffs at this point.
I mean, the Bears play the Niners and who else?
They would play the Lions.
The
right?
Lions, I think. Yeah,
we play the Vikings.
The Niners and the Lions. So if they lose to the Niners,
Possible.
and then the Lions, we have a chance to win if we beat the Ravens and the Vikings.
I went through some shitty scenario before. We just got to win.
Does it really
I
matter?
want to beat the Bears in the playoffs. Let's go. Let's play them again.
You know, if we would have tied and the Lions would have lost tomorrow, they'd be out if we would have tied.
If we had 2 ties, I think I'd stop watching football.
When I logged on, you guys were saying we would have beat them by 15 if we had Micah. I think we would have beat them by 10 or 15 tonight if Love would have stayed in the game. I want to play them again in the playoffs. Fuck them.
I don't.
You know how hard it is to beat a team 3 times in a season.
We didn't.
Not to be the homer.
Yeah, we did.
We beat them once.
Hey, David. David in Buffalo. Thank you, dude. I love this guy. He says Eagles won a Super Bowl being good in the trenches. He must be. Are you commenting? I don't. But I got your voicemail. I haven't listened to it yet. I wanted to play it. Wasn't able to.
Yeah.
Fake Micah Parsons says hi. Fake Micah Parsons. Oh, that's nice.
We miss you.
Heal up. We miss
Come
you,
back.
yeah.
Get well.
Can I propose a question? So
Please.
we lost Micah and we lost the Broncos the previous week. I thought that was the worst regular season loss I had seen in years. Like the gravity of the loss. Was tonight worse? Like,
Great
is it
question,
worse?
because let me tell you what I have for you. I
Okay.
have a stat. This is from Next Gen Stats. Okay? The Bears' win probability was as low as 0.5% before recovering an onside kick. This is the 5th most improbable win in the Next Gen Stats era, dating back to 2016.
I want this game to be irrelevant. I want everyone to go back from Christmas. I want Bears to flounder. I want to beat them in the playoffs, and I want to never hear about this game again. Because I've heard about the last
You
game
are
of
going
last
to hear
season.
about this game for the rest of your fucking life.
Dude, you don't understand. I had to hear about the last game of last season for the past 8 months. The game that we had nothing to play for. That was the biggest deal for them.
Lisa was at the game. She's a Packer fan. Husband's a Bears fan.
Sorry,
they have
Lisa.
matching hats.
You know they bet oral too.
Dude, that's like one of my oldest friends. Fuck, Jesus.
At this point, we're lined up to play the Bears in the first round.
Let's go.
Like, yeah.
After Brewers Cubs, I cannot do Packers Bears leading
Yes, you
into
can.
Bucks Bulls playing game.
Yes, you can.
Bulls playing game is so trash.
What's Bart? Do you have a second screen pulled up? What's our record against the Bears in the playoffs? Not regular season, in the playoffs.
I'm not Google Q.
Hey, I do want to ask if that next gen stat thing was around when they played Seattle. That has to be the most improbable win in the history of the NFL, right?
Was this like the same fucking thing though?
It was. Literally one more play goes your way. In any, like, 1 out of 12, pick a play. If one of those goes your way, you win the game.
The difference was they made a 2-point conversion. Also, why didn't they go for 2? I wanted the Bears to go for 2.
I was saying Bears Packers have played twice.
What, Tack?
I cannot believe they didn't go for 2. I was sure
not at home.
they were going to go for 2.
I can't either.
Can I say why? I can say why they didn't do it.
Because they knew they'd win in overtime?
Well, it was the emotional swing that happened after the onside kick. Again, as soon as I saw LaFleur's stupid face, I knew the game was over.
I figured Ben Johnson was going to snap it between 2 players' legs and then throw it backwards and then run.
That's the thing. Like, we haven't even talked about that because so much shit happened at the end. It's like you prepare for, I bet newspaper writers would be like, "Oh, I had my story all written, and then I completely not even my notes because of that." Well, yeah, but this game, So what I said before to Tyler was the game last year. They are block field goal, whatever, just a lead in. This is their NFC Championship with BJ Raji. This is their Aaron Rodgers winning the North. Randall Cobb.
I wish Caleb Williams would have belted us. That would have been.
Hold on, I got a little bit of rage. 75 minutes in. Terry has a comment. He says, "Bunch of crybabies, 4 laughing face or cry emojis. Bears win." I got it, and now on rage segments, I stand up and yell into my computer. Okay,
this is what we came for.
Because a Denver Broncos fan did this to me last week. And this fucking Denver Broncos fan think of any guy that you've ever hated in your life. Oh, I want to almost I got to find someone that looks like him. He just has the right cut beard.
Do you look like Matt LaFleur?
No, he's just
fuck. LaFleur's hair looks great today.
He looked back at me.
LaFleur was a 6. The hair was a 6.
His hair was like a 10.
I thought a 7.
Beard brought it down.
This Bronco fan looks back at me after they scored a touchdown and he goes, "Why are you sad?" And this guy's saying bunch of crybabies. First of all, we haven't really like been we haven't. Also, do you understand how sports work? Your team won. Our team lost. You are happy. We are sad. You talk with your friends about how happy you are. I talk with mine about how sad we are. Stop being a fucking asshole. Anyone who does clown emoji or cry more, blocking, I'm going to block you. Fuck that. I'm going to fucking take a shit on your staircase. Tired of this.
Did that happen to you? Why is this a concept?
Staircase.
What?
That's-
Shit on my...
Is that like a shit slinky? What happened to you, Bart?
He's
Let
so
it out.
mad.
Najee Davenport was his roommate in college.
You never like put a shit in a bag and lit it on fire?
Oh, like Billy
Okay, that was a little
Madison
bit
stuff?
different than what you said.
Don't wear your boots,
was
Larry.
seeing like a
I meant
16-foot
porch. I meant
staircase where
porch.
you just shit
I'm not
Okay.
going to go inside and shit on a staircase. I meant
I
was all I imagined you in the house on the staircase. B&E
I did
and
the elevator last time.
I need a tack take. Let me get a tack.
About what?
I don't know. The game.
I think Q's proud of himself because your name sort of sounds like the word take. Right?
I like alliteration. There's nothing
Hot
wrong with
take
that.
tack.
So the tack take tonight is
There you go. Tonight's
Ooh.
Tack
yeah,
take.
yeah,
Tack
the tack
take.
take is
Presented by Tic
We-
Tac.
we were better than the Bears. It was a horrible loss. We did everything we needed. I don't know, man. We're better than the Bears. If we see them in the first round, we will fucking kill them at Soldier Field.
I
I'm
got
not
a
worried
take.
about it.
Can I have a take on that? This is going to make sense, but when you go to bed at night and lay down, it will. Ready? We're not
Alrighty.
only better than the Bears, we're better than ourselves.
I think
That's
I
deep.
want
That means
Matt
we play like
LaFleur.
shit and we're better.
I want Matt LaFleur to take a sick day, and we'll see how good this team really is. Also, can you
Yes.
put Charlie's comment on the board, Bart?
Don't tell Bart his business, devil woman.
Yeah. It's a Billy Madison quote. It's hilarious.
Better segment, tackaways or shakeaways?
Ooh, tackaways.
Tackaways is good.
I like that Tim was here. Did you see
He
how
thought
hard
about
he
the
thought
tree
about
tackle.
tackling that
I
damn
was-
tree?
So
I
excited.
had $500.
I've never seen him think so hard about anything since I've seen him on the show.
I
We
bet
could
he
come up with
regrets
another
not doing it.
1,500 real quick.
I mean, I almost upped it, but I didn't actually want to give him the money.
I did my part.
I mean, we're all like, oh, he interviewed a guy with a fork. If this motherfucker tackled a tree in a hotel lobby,
Dude, that would have been amazing.
Would have been so cool.
Dwayne says we're entitled. What are we entitled about?
They don't call it Entitled Town for nothing, buddy.
What are we entitled about?
At least our team's not moving to West
We're so
Indiana.
entitled that half of the fan base has a third good quarterback in the row, and they want him bench for Malik Willis.
I mean, you had your
West
two best wide
Indiana,
receivers
born
out.
and raised.
I
Two
don't
best
think
wide
it's been
receivers out.
talked
You
about
can't run
enough.
the ball on us.
It's
Hold
not
on.
been talked
Hold
about
on.
enough.
Jake,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh, I got you. It's not talked about enough. That is so embarrassing. Even the idea of your team is going to play in a different state. Like, how bad would we be getting roasted if they were like, well, Green Bay needs a new stadium. They're looking at Duluth, Minnesota. It's a better spot. They're better taxes. Like, that's fucking embarrassing.
No,
What
you
if we
know they'd
played
be
in the
moving our
UP?
team to like Quebec or Toronto.
What if we played in the UP?
Right.
That'd
Exactly.
be great. I love the UP. Tack, what's up? You got
Can
a
we
question?
talk about?
Yeah.
Can we talk
Go to
about
Houghton.
Malik Willis though?
Yeah.
Like, can he not start in the NFL?
He can start in
for
the
sure.
NFL.
He's going to
Like-
next year.
So
Do you play him the rest of the season? Like just for like a drive? Do we bring him in the offense just for the
Not
hell of
unless
it or
Love's
no?
hurt.
I mean,
Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Browns.
He threw some beautiful.
I was going to say
passes.
Titans, but
he threw some great passes, and he's more mobile than Jordan Love. I mean, I'm not going to say that I want him to
don't
replace. No, I know. I'm not going to say I want him to replace Jordan Love, but like he can play.
Absolutely. There's not many. There's not 20 good quarterbacks on planet Earth right now, so he can definitely play in the league.
Yeah, so could he be a starting quarterback at another team?
Yeah,
I think he
think
will
it's
be.
the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs.
I think he's a Viking next year, personally.
A
He
Viking?
couldn't even win this
Mahomes is
game.
coming back. Mahomes is coming back week 1.
Week 1?
That's what he said. He wants to do it. He'll do it. He wants to do it. He'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes, he's a gamer. He can come back from anything.
Do we know that Love will be back next Saturday? I think we assume maybe.
yeah. Concussions are only a 1-week injury now.
I hope
They
that
don't
if he does
exist.
come back,
That's the
It's all in your
protocol.
head. It's not a real concussion.
Concussions are all in your head.
he should be the first quarterback to wear the Halo Dome like Dobbs. That would be amazing.
Did Tua ever wear that? A Halo Dome?
No, he was against it or something.
At least he got paid.
Yeah, you got paid.
What's funny is that I heard the concussion protocol, they go through some rigorous testing, and I don't think I could do it sober. It's like,
Tech,
right,
have you
never
ever
did.
been sober?
it has to be coached. It's coached. It's a coach thing, I think.
No, also the other thing about Malik Willis is, yeah, he gets in there and then LaFleur's like, all right, here's some plays I know I can run with him. And so he runs them. And we saw him when he started, they went 2-2, right? So start Malik Willis for a year.
Well,
What
let
are
me
we?
ask you this:
Are we
this is
better than what we do? Are we start Jordan Love? No.
I would rather have this team with Malik Willis and no Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
Again,
I
Blake
think
Matt
Willis
LaFleur is the
they
root of all
ran it.
evil.
Can I ask
He's
you
the
a thought
anchor.
exercise
Hey,
here?
okay, 3, 2, 1, everyone talk.
He's the anchor.
So here's what I want to say. I want to just say, if you're the Titans right now, you could have Malik Willis back or Cam Ward. Like, what are you doing?
I
Let's
can't answer
trade-
that. I haven't seen Cam Ward play.
Yeah,
Who
it's
has?
still-
I don't
Let's
think
trade
anyone-
Malik and
exists.
LaFleur to them for their first-round pick.
That would be great.
They're the same player. Malik Willis and Jordan Love are very similar, but Malik Willis is more elusive. So
Well, he runs more. He can run.
Yeah,
him.
He didn't
Exactly.
even win this
I
game.
would say they're totally different. I would say they're completely
I don't
different.
understand Packers fans.
We lost.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to.
We definitely would have won with Jordan Love healthy.
Yes.
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 Would we have?
And
we
Malik
won
Willis
with Malik
throws like a
Willis.
lower
I mean,
ball. I don't know.
I'm
Pat
in
really
denial.
wants to say Malik Willis is better than Jordan
Who
Love.
scored more points per time?
Well, I don't know what that means.
I mean,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Guys, I think we're reaching a natural conclusion here, if I must
Well,
say.
before we go, I
this is
really wanted to
great.
talk about
Can't we
Giannis.
talk about the end of your show and be all drunk and appreciate you?
Do you have any questions? Sure, go ahead.
What do you think
No.
you're gonna do for YouTube? Is this like your goal is to bring YouTube into something big? Do you have any ideas? I mean, is this a new chapter? You keep saying that you're not going to look for other jobs or other things, but you've been doing this YouTube thing for 2 years. Do you think you got to figure it out where you want to give it a shot?
I am going to, unless some job offer comes to me, I am going to see what I can do with this in 2026.
That's what I think you should.
I have a question.
Well, you interrupted Tyler.
Oh, sorry.
When the previous job was done, I messaged you and said, look, you're at the right age, you're at the right time, trust your instincts. You're going to be a national guy. You became a national guy. I think deep down, you wanted to see where the YouTube would take you because you see there's real money in it. You see there's real engagement. You want to be people engaging. And even in the radio market, that's been hard and that's been your thing. So you brought it in the national level and we're very successful. It's been great the past 2 weeks
Thank
hearing
you.
the national level talk about what you bring to all of us. That's why I didn't call in because I wanted to hear their voice. I wanted to hear I've been with you since day one, so I know what you're about.
Oh,
Messed around with YouTube for a year.
you guys,
I believe
Tyler's smoking. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
if anyone can look at YouTube a different way and bring something out of it, I think you can, because we're millennials and we have buying power. And for the love of God, someone should like give us what we like.
Well, I'll tell you this. I started the pod because there was a lot of people like, oh, you should try to do a pod. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And then I mentioned the other day, Ty Windish works with Blue Wire, and he's like, hey, I do my pod on Blue Wire, and we'd love to see if we could do something with you. And so I'm with them for a while anyway. But yeah, when the national show started, I said, guys, I do this podcast because there was some guy in Chicago that wanted to get back on, and they're like, no, Odyssey, we got to own your pod. And so I thought, oh, fuck, the pod's got to go in. They're like, oh, we don't give a shit. I was like, oh, okay. And then I kept the pod going because I knew someday I would get laid off again. I didn't know when it would be, but I knew it would happen again. And so I wanted to keep it going, and that's why I kept it going. Maybe I could have done more with it during that time, but I think it's in a good spot, and we'll see what happens.
I have a quick question.
Well, Ben had his hand up.
I can wait. It's fine.
Q?
Did you ever like Shep?
Yeah, I like Shep.
Okay,
Shep
he
was
seemed like such a
awesome with
douche.
you.
Shep and I had some rocky episodes, but I like Shep.
Those are my favorite episodes.
Yeah. Well, we talked about the other night on the show. He wanted the job.
Oh yeah, no, it was so clear. He was like such a douche. He was out to get you. What is Tack doing?
Bart, if you need a job, let me know.
What kind of job?
Ben, what's your question?
It's not a question. I just want to say, when the Bart Winkler show was on air back in 2016 to 2022. But I listened
Chuck and Winkler.
Chuck and Winkler and the Bart Winkler show and everything. I mean, you got me through a lot, Bart. Like drives to work, walks outside at work,
you guys,
driving across the country, whatever it is, on the radio. Love you on the radio, man. And you have been incredible on your Wisconsin takes, your national takes, you're entertaining, and just really appreciate everything that you provide. And I'm a part of the Winklerverse. It's awesome, and thank you,
Ben. Thank you. Jesus.
Can I talk about my favorite moment from back in the day?
Sure.
When you asked Gary Woelfel what his top 3 Bucks players were, and he gave, I believe the third one was like some guy from Indiana college team or something like that, where he kept pushing him like, are you actually a Bucks fan? It was like, it was the funniest thing ever. Like the fact that you called him out after years of like calling
there was
him
an
the
interview
expert.
that we did with Gary. That might be the one, but where I just like hammered him. It was our best podcast, like the station had seen.
It was Jabari Parker. It was, I don't know, Michael Redd or something. And then it was, oh, this guy from Indiana. Oh, it's an inside joke. You wouldn't even get it. No mention of the Bucks organization. That was the beginning of his downfall. And he was just no longer on after that because everyone knew he was full of crap.
I've met Gary a lot. I just saw Gary at the NFL draft.
Gary was like very good.
I don't want shit on Gary.
I'm going to say he was really good until he wasn't. It was like Twitter kind of took him down a little.
Do you know, speaking of Gary, I talked to Gary Ellerson the other day.
Boom.
I think he is the funniest person on earth.
I miss Gary.
He is the funniest fucking person on earth.
Funnier than Leroy?
Gary, he's just so funny. I love him.
I listen
Like
to
we're
him with
rebuilding bridges.
I listen to him with Homer
Gary and
sometimes.
that bridge is sturdy as it's ever fucking been.
It's just not the same. The vibes on the Big Show were so good. I miss the core Big Show.
The best moment in the history of that station was when Leroy Butler said the word "gunt" on the air. But I think the best Winkler moment was, for me, by far.
Because I'm not dying.
Yeah, he's not dying. He's still here. He's right there. He's got his wave hat on.
Their favorite moment, so I get to. That should be allowed. The Bill Michaels sound bites that were put together. My God, like I was.
Oh, but the draft.
The fact that you put that on the air.
The draft interviews.
They were edited together. They were wonderfully edited, but that was pretty cool, pretty ballsy. But
I absolutely claimed that
please.
the Bucks stayed in Milwaukee because of him. By the way, absolutely, I listened to that entire thing because although the Bucks were leaving, and he lived with that for a year.
Before I forget, too, since we're spreading the love for our buddy Bart here, I always appreciated that you kind of made the show for the fans. You know what I mean? And not in a cliche way, like, this is your show. But, like, someone calls into the show, every other radio show that you listen to, the host is just waiting for you to shut the fuck up so they can interject what they want to get across and they want to, push their agenda. Whereas Bart would genuinely listen to people, like think about his response to what they said and not cut them off after the 6 seconds that they got on the air. So I always thought that was really cool. You got a guy who knows his stuff, but also would give people the forum. And that's a wonderful thing. And I'm gonna miss you. Each other in another life.
It's the best comedy too.
Hold on. I got to see if you hear these or not. And I've already played these, so there's nothing wrong with it. Hold on. God damn it.
Bart, do you want me to blow some smoke up your ass too?
Did you hear that or no?
No, we can't hear it.
Okay, maybe if I share the screen.
It's worth it if you do.
No, I will. I'm just trying to.
I think you just got to squint a little.
Let's go to Mike Denbrock, Cincinnati football.
Oh, we can hear it.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? There's 2 of them I have.
And now we can't hear it.
Cincinnati football offensive.
Oh, there it is.
Joining us now. Coach, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing fantastic. How's life in Green Bay?
Suck me.
A lot of times it comes down to how willing you are to kind of stick your face on somebody.
Okay. Stay safe, okay?
That was Josiah DeGuara's coach. Okay. And I got one more, the John Runyon's coach. Okay. Ready? Hold on.
Ed Warner, the Michigan offensive line coach, joining us now on the Schneider Orange Hotline. Coach, how you doing?
I am doing fantastic. How are you guys?
What do you think?
So I think.
Shut up!
My point being is.
Stop it!
Yeah.
I made a comment earlier.
Oh, shit.
But, I guess.
I don't know why I have that. I'm going to put out this headset anymore.
That's so
And this
funny.
infrastructure week, shouldn't you be?
I had 5 of those clips.
I just hope that I am around when Bart has to give his Tom Brenneman speech on the air, because it's going to happen one day.
You look like the mafia is about to take a hit on you.
Jake? Or me?
Jake.
Yeah, Jake's.
But the black, he just saw murder, and that was the Bears beat the Packers.
I
so he
look like
can't
I'm
show
in a
his face.
documentary, and I don't
Hey.
want to divulge my
Yeah.
identity.
I'm
You're at
calling
the
my
day
shot.
parties.
What kid?
Packers are going to beat the
Oh,
Bears.
we're
in
not
the
talking
playoffs.
about them anymore.
Tyler, is that a Yingling?
Yeah.
You
I'm not
got
happy
him?
with them either. They piss me off too.
Hey,
The
so
fact that every Milwaukee newspaper like raved that Yingling was in town was such an advertisement and so bullshit. That pisses me off too. I don't care if these guys are out. I'm in North Carolina right now. This was in the fridge. This is what I'm drinking. But screw these guys.
Yeah, I don't like it out of a can. I'm a big fan of the tap for the Yingling.
yeah, you do the booze, you lose. You guys think Giannis is getting traded or what?
In the offseason.
Yes.
I think he wants to go to Greece. Doesn't his wife live in Greece?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is what I
and
keep
she
coming
Why
hates
does
back
no one
to.
talk
Wisconsin.
about that? Like she left, and like New York to Greece is not that much better of a flight than Milwaukee to Greece private.
I heard
So,
she
like,
left America because somebody made a weird comment to her at swim class.
But I do want to say Giannis, if there's any pro wrestling fans that watch or listen, he has X-Pac heat with me now. Now, if you don't know what that means, if you're a bad guy or a villain in pro wrestling, you want to get what's called heat, which means the crowd like hates you and they boo you when they come out and they have vitriol for you. But X-Pac heat, it refers to somebody that like they're not doing a good job as a bad guy. You're so sick of them when you see them that you turn the channel. So when I see Giannis talking to the media now or like on a podcast, I literally just groan and just go, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, just grow a set and tell us what you want. I'm tired of the passive aggressiveness. Like, he wants to leave. I don't think there's any question on that. The consummate family man does not move his family across an ocean unless he's trying to prove a point. So have a set of balls, come out and say, hey, this is no longer working. It's time for us to move on. And then everybody can move on and just have a clean break. Like, do it the respectful way. But the problem is Giannis has built up this character that he is just the naive kid and he's all about loyalty and I'm just a fun-loving guy. He doesn't want it to be his fault when he has to leave. So he's trying to have his cake and eat it too, and it's pissing me off because you went all these years establishing that this is who you are. You had to have known that if things go south, it's going to look bad on you. So I respect the Bucks for like not just rolling over. And dude, if you want to go, that's fine. We're not trading you wherever you want to go. You get the best package you can. But I do think he's traded before the deadline because if he's traded after the deadline, the team that acquires him will not be able to give him the Supermax.
This dude talking out his ass in the dark.
Do the next one. Do the next one.
I would love to hear somebody refute
He knows
anything I
nothing
said.
about Giannis. Please mute him.
I think Giannis wants to play in Greece. I really do. I think he wants
Chad,
to.
Tim came on about 45 minutes ago. We almost had him tackle a tree in a hotel
Tackle a
lobby.
fucking tree. It was a big tree. It was at least a 9-footer.
Look at this.
Someone put some thought into that one.
Oh my god!
I think that's AI generated. Hey Bart.
Oh
no, it's not.
Are we that
There's
apathetic
no
about Giannis and the
AI.
Bucks now? No one's gonna
Bart,
respond.
No one cares, Jake. We've already
we've all moved past it.
We've already done what you've done internally.
Noted.
We're already like, fuck it. Who cares?
I
Bart,
got you. Fair enough.
Are you seriously gonna fill in at the Fan?
I would. I don't know.
That would be awesome.
I have already.
Can you make it pretty clear when you're going to be on so we can listen?
Yeah, I've probably filled in there like maybe 3 times.
Really? Oh yeah, you filled in for Sparky, right?
Yeah, I just never said anything.
I think you and Josh would be good together.
Thanks, Bart.
I could do a show with Josh.
He's
Josh
on in the
in
mornings. He's really funny.
I haven't listened to the radio since that happened, so I don't know.
Oh, it's back. You should listen. There's some good shows.
All right, I'm wrapping up. Any final Packer thoughts? I'll start. God, this was good for me because I stayed offline. And I have to make sure I stay offline because I cannot fuck it up with these Bears fans. I just have to let them have it.
Congrats to them.
I just have to fucking let them have it. And you know who loves me are Bears fans. I'm a big hit on 670 The Score. Or I was. Should I counsel and try to get my way down there?
Did Ronnie check in
when I found out I was losing my job, I was excited about two things. One, trying to see what I could do with this. I am happy not to be I can't do another year of late nights.
And I feel like Canadians would always be like, what about the Blue Jays? Like, it was like the randomest stuff.
Yeah, like if someone's calling you up to talk Philadelphia Flyers hockey, like what do you even, how do you handle that?
I like the late nights because it helped me stay off gaming and get stuff done around the house and listen to a radio show. It was pretty nice for a while.
Well, I liked the late night. Like I like the late night radio. I liked what I was doing and providing. I just, it's not like digging ditches like Chuck would always say, but man, it's hard. The fucking shift is hard.
You could do Locked On Brewers with Chuck. You guys could tag team it.
I'm gonna try to get a lockdown wave going now that I'm a.
What about Locked On Milwaukee Pro Soccer?
Or Locked On Admirals.
I'd love a pro soccer team in Milwaukee. Well, the wave is good.
Well, the last time I got laid off, I worked for one, and then they vanished.
Bart, are you like the kiss of death, or like what's going on here?
Yeah, I tried pro soccer. Windows Select got sued.
Batteries Plus went out of business. Like,
I got laid off twice.
Hey, maybe you should go work for Trump.
We don't be political here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
See you guys.
I heard.
Actually, what do I fucking care? I don't give a shit. Political.
So, like Bart, in a world where AI is clearly becoming a bigger part of our life, these community things are more important, and you've always been focused on that. And I think that's where you stood out. I think that's where the past few weeks, so many people have been saying so many nice things.
Tyler, would you like to be my agent?
We listen to the radio, and I've been diehard sports radio forever, for 20 years since I worked in a factory. And it's all the same now. Nothing special. And you say you burn bridges, but you burn bridges because you're pushing people to be better. It wasn't like
that's why I hate people, because I don't hate people because any other reason than they suck. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna log off, but that was nice.
We hear you, Tyler. Thank you.
I can't hear you. I've been having issues with the app all night. I'm gonna go, but love you, brother.
So yeah. Oh, this guy got laid off from Sears?
That's a long
like
time
15
ago.
years ago.
I was gonna say, is Sears still a thing?
I don't know. Mark Sears?
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. Yeah, I'll be back next Saturday.
Been working through this one for a while. I don't know, man.
I'm willing to sacrifice these last two games if it means LaFleur and possibly Gutekunst are gone.
I'm not. I want to win. I just want to win. I want to get in. I want to feel this loss again, but in the postseason.
Jake, you know what's going to happen is we're not going to make the playoffs, and they're going to all come back, and it's going to suck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Better not happen, though.
At least Colston Loveland got me a few points in overtime. I really needed that, actually.
Take the over on 4 catches, or what?
Huh?
What'd you take for the Loveland line?
Oh, I just got 6 shitty points for fantasy.
Oh, okay.
I did do one of those, that Kelce bullshit, the predictive markets. My buddy's really into that, and so I did it. And then I bet $100 on the Packers, and you can cash out like anytime you want.
And you held on to it?
No, I cashed out. I cashed out when it was 16-6. They had like a 92% chance of winning, and I'm like, fuck, I know this team. I'm not fucking I'm not waiting around for an extra $7. I'll take this money.
You should have checked to see the exact timestamp of when you cashed out, because that might have been when shit started to fall apart. Like it might have been you. Again, kiss of death, Bart Winkler.
I had to do it. I had
So what
to
did
do
you
it.
cash out then? Like, how much did you get?
What did I bet?
You said you bet $100.
I thought I did. Oh, I only bet 75.
So what did you take away then?
So I won 70.
That's good.
And if you would have,
That's the only person who won tonight as a Packers fan.
And then if I would have waited, I would have lost all of it.
well, yeah, I'm happy.
I got
for you at least
140
then.
instead of 0.
That's the positive that we can leave this with.
Yeah.
I want to try to work these motherfuckers for like an endorsement, but I don't want that stupid Kelce logo next to my fucking Twitter account. Even though I
Make
bought
that
a
money,
check
man.
mark like a piece of shit.
Everybody's got a price, pal.
Yeah, I bought Twitter now. I'm a loser.
I'll try and get the company I work for to maybe you could do a little promotion for us.
Why are people still on Twitter?
Why are people still on this?
Are there
Have a
people
good
still
night,
watching? Or is it just 3
Have
people
a good
talking?
night, Jake. See you
No,
guys.
I'm going to bed. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Much love.
Thank you all. I could call on the Shep Show. I'm up. I could. Thank you all for stopping in. No, I signed off. I got to stay away. Thank you all for stopping into the Winklerverse.